This is Hackensack Talks. Um, I just wanted to tap in real quick with something that's been on my mind pretty much all day. I don't know if everybody knows, but there was a incident at the Hackensack High School. And I'm sorry if it's a little dark. I'm in the car. I just wanted to get this out. But there was an incident at the Hackensack High School where an 18-year-old got stabbed by another uh, classmate in the school, and just surfing around the social media. Um, there was a lot of people talking about the incident, especially on Hackensack happenings, and um, you know, some people can say things, insensitive things that can really make people feel some type of way. Um, I'm not gonna go into what this particular person said. I don't know this person, but there was something said where it was an insensitive thing. Now, things like this happen. Doesn't just happen, in Hackensack. People will, they're shocked when stuff like this in Hackensack happens because it's not like a known thing that does happen in Hackensack, but things happen. Um, and these are things that we don't want to see happen, especially when our kids are going to school. So I understand the I guess you can call it um not really fair, but more of the importance of you know trying to not let something like this happen. I get it, and I get the shock. People get shocked about certain things that do happen, but when you single it out as it's like all kids in Hackensack are like this. Um, that's not the case because not all kids in Hackensack are violent kids. I coach a lot of these kids in Hackensack, so when you got people just saying saying things that's not acceptable. And talking about the kids of Hackensack, um, you know, it make you feel some type of way. You know what I mean? For all we know, it could be anything. It could be bullying. It could be, I don't know. It could be anything. Somebody suggested that it's time to bring in metal detectors into the schools. Absolutely not. Why would we do that? Because of an incident that happened today. Like I said, it's unfortunate. We don't want things like that, but we don't need metal detectors in our schools. We don't need that at all. Um, but the police got to the scene real quick. They made sure that everything was calmed down, and the school wasn't on lockdown. They were It was more under a shelter type of situation, and everything got handled. But you know now I'm not saying that we shouldn't be concerned um about certain things, especially with our kids being in school, but we shouldn't over exaggerate, and we shouldn't say things that can be insensitive to other people. That's something that we have to be aware of when we're talking and speaking in situations like this, or any situation. But it's not every kid. It's not every kid. So I think that some people really just go overboard with certain things that they say. Now, as far as the matter, I mean, I don't know the ins and outs of what's going on or anything like that. But what I do know is that when I send my kids to school every single day, um, I'm okay with um, the fact that I can rely on the staff, the teachers, and making sure that my kids is good. Um, that's how I feel. I don't know how everybody else feels, but that's how I feel. I'm good with it. I pop in on my kids anyway. I'm always popping up at the middle school, and not even just read for my kids, but really for a lot of kids that I know. You know what I mean? Like I said, I coach a lot of these kids. I know a lot of these kids. So, like I said, when people say insensitive things about um the children of Hackensack, of course I'm gonna speak on it. I'm gonna say how I feel about it. Um, but we just got, like I said, we just gotta thank goodness that thank God that everything worked out the way it did. It was an unfortunate situation. The police, they encountered the person that was part of the act, and everything got handled. So there's no reason for us to over exaggerate. Um, Once again, all of our kids go to this school, so we all should be concerned about certain things when they happen. And it's a way of asking questions. It's a way of trying to figure things out. Instead of being on panic mode. When you're on panic mode, sometimes you don't think clearly. I, like I said, I've been in situations before where certain things happen within the school, and sometimes you just gotta calm your emotions, you know. But I really want to try to figure out a way where I can do some type of event. I'm gonna work with the schools and see if I could do something where I'm gonna get a few people together so that way we can speak with the kids and talk to them about certain things, and um, you know have this talk more of a motivation type of talk with them, instead of a talk where we're telling them right from wrong. I really feel like a lot of these kids get that attention at home. They get the right from wrong, the do's and the don'ts. But it's always good to have someone like myself or anybody else that wants to do something to help motivate kids to make you know good decisions instead of making rash decisions. Um, so I'm going to be working with the schools and trying to see if I can do something within the coming weeks or the months of this school year, and I want to do it for both the middle school and the high school, because I really feel like especially kids that's in the eighth grade. In my mind, the way I look at it, when you're in eighth grade, that's basically ninth grade to me, because um, they have to understand, once you get to high school, it's a whole different environment, a whole different world. It's a whole different way of um learning, and a whole different way of navigating, and all the other stuff. So I just want to you know make sure that I'm doing something positive for these kids at Hackensack. I speak to my kids daily about rights and wrongs, and the do's and the don'ts. They probably get tired of hearing me tell them the same thing over and over again, but it's very important that we're on top of our kids. Because we want the best for them. I always tell my kids I want them to be better than than what I am. Do far more and better than what I'm doing. That's something that's important for me. Um, so once again, there was an incident at the Hackensack High School. Everything was handled accordingly. It's just like I said, it's a shame that it did happen, but us as adults, we shouldn't really say insensitive things that can trigger uh, you know, nerves and people, feeling some type of way. Um, we gotta be very um, we just gotta make sure that we choose our words wisely. Choose our words wisely. So um, I don't really got much more to say, man. I just wanted to do this, real quick live on Hackensack Talks. Anybody want to comment? Put your comment in. Let me know what your thoughts are about the situation, if you know of the situation. Also, follow me on YouTube. Subscribe. Give me a like, and let me know what you think. All right, guys. Y'all have a good night. Peace.